Eswatini. We have arrived in Eswatini. We got in last night. However, we had like a long drive from Lesotho and got in through the border. It was so easy, guys. Like it was just so like we came through. The trip was exciting. Checking to the hotel, it was lighthouse. Literally when we arrived and checked into our rooms, but then I just woke up and the sunrise outside, guys. You coming to see this? I'm just gonna get ready, get a bath after this long drive, and then do some content creation for the hotel, and then see what you can actually explore. Eswatini is amazing, and I'm excited to be here. Country number 15. So guys, this is my room here in Eswatini Mountain View Lodge, Mountain View Hotel. There's a bed right there. I slept here. There's my balcony there. This cute freezer. You guys should. And the sockets provided. Now when you come here, we have USB ports. So I'm here at Mountain View Hotel in Eswatini, formerly known as Swaziland. Guys, the view here is just crazy, and I had like an awesome stay. I had an awesome experience from checking in to breakfast to sleeping in to my bath, like walking around the lawns, the poolside, the mountain views. Oh my god, guys, you have to visit this place and experience it. Like, this hotel or lodge or guest house, you can call it whatever you want, is situated between mountains, and you can actually see the views, you know, the sun rising in the morning, the silhouette. You know, it just feels so good and just so quiet. The experience here is perfect for people of 2, you know, 3s, families, you know, singles. You can come here and have a great time. The breakfast is so good. And before anything else, I want to just run through quickly how I got here. So over the past few days, I've been traveling within Southern Africa, and guys, this has been like my most seamless and easiest or freest border crossing experience ever. First and foremost, the road is so good. I mean, it's better as compared to like West Africa. I actually planned to do this trip like 2 years ago when Ghana and South Africa's visa-free waiver was announced. So it was my wish to kind of do Lesotho, coming to South Africa, and then from South Africa travel to Lesotho and then do Eswatini, because they were just 2 countries within Southern Africa and they were also visa-free. So it makes sense, you know, come in with 1 ticket and then get to experience these 2 countries. I couldn't do that 2 years ago. And then an opportunity came again to visit South Africa, and then I decided to extend. I mean, I wasn't in good financial standing, but then I was like, you know what? Let's do this, because I mean, opportunity comes but once. And then I've been thinking about this philosophy recently. Now, you know how travel policies can change rapidly with changing government. So travel policies are changing, visa policies are changing, border rules are changing every day. So if you get a chance to visit a country, make sure you do it, and do it with haste, because it might happen that in a few years to come, you might not have the freedom, or you might not even have the opportunity to visit because of these new policies coming in. So yeah, I did it, and my experience has been amazing. So first and foremost, we traveled by road from Johannesburg to Lesotho. It was about 4 hours and a little minutes more by road. The border crossing was so easy. All they needed was my passport. They didn't even take yellow fever card. It was just so easy, and it was so seamless. We just came in, they stamped in, and that was it. So we drove into Lesotho, and remember during the travel in Durban, I myself actually landed some hotel partnerships. So we decided to do those, tie it to our travels. So we stayed at Hillside Cottage in Lesotho recently. You can check the video. and it was so great. That our experience was amazing. Getting to learn from the locals, learn their language, getting to learn the history of the country. Like, Lesotho is so big, there's just so much more to do that we could actually spend more time. However, we had limited time. We fly out on Sunday, like we fly out in 2 days, so we had to just do things quickly, do the best that we can, and I mean, it was great. Now, traveling within Southern Africa, the logistics wasn't really coming through for us with regards to like finding a vehicle or finding transportation to take us from Johannesburg to visit this country. So I ended up I asked a few friends who were based in Southern Africa, and then they suggested I go to a group called Catch a Ride. So that's why I connected to the driver, and then he linked me to another driver who has a car, and then we agreed on an amount, and it was more of like a hitchhike experience. So we drove from Johannesburg to Lesotho, and then right after Lesotho, we drove for an extra 8 hours from Lesotho to Eswatini. Yeah, the best option is to go by flight because it's cheaper. However, most of the times the flights options are kind of limited, so you might not get a flight the day you want to travel, or if you get a flight, it's mostly limited, so you have to fly to Johannesburg and then from Johannesburg back to where you are going from. Like, when it comes to traveling by air in Southern Africa, everything kind of revolves around Johannesburg. You always have to connect from Johannesburg. There's no direct flight from like Joburg to these neighboring countries. My next stay is at Sibane Sami Hotel right here in Mbabane, Eswatini. So this is the second place that we just checked in, and I'm currently lodged into my 2-bedroom self-catering apartment or cottage house. And guys, I just love the whole French windows aesthetic. It's just a little between modern and quite a little colonial, like a bit of balance thereabout, and it's very spacious. This is a room for like a whole family of like 5. So guys, I'm currently on a trek to see Matenga Falls. The whole area is called Matenga Nature Reserve, and it's an all-inclusive experience that includes a walking tour, a guided walking tour that tells you about the history of Eswatini, the culture, the people, and then a trek to the waterfall.
During the marriage dance. Then after Umiso, you'll watch Sibata. Sibata, it's the foot stamping dance done by men and boys. Usually the boys, they used to do this type of dance when they are looking after the cows, that they can compete with another boys. After that, ladies and gentlemen, you'll watch Ingandla. Ingandla is the dance done by unmarried girls because they just lifted up their legs to show that they are still not yet married. Even girls, when they've gone to get some water from the streams, they just get themselves so that they can compete with another girls. After that, you'll watch the traditional healer, the Sangoma. He will be performing the ritual dance. After the Sangoma, you'll watch Sizingili. Sizingili, it's the body flexibility dance, also done by men and boys. Then after it, ladies and gentlemen, they will sing a song and come and pick you and teach you how to dance in a Eswatini.
Okay.
Then after it, ladies and gentlemen, you will listen the choral and the gospel music. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, you will enjoy the show.
So we are heading for a village tour.
Because in the past there were no cement, so in making the floor, women go collected termites heap soil, crushed it with a round stone which is found next to the river. When the floor is dry, they just get inside the cow's kraal, collect the fresh cow dung, then polish the floor to avoid dust. Culturally, when entering a Siswati home, you have to shout at the entrance saying Ekhaya. Shouting Ekhaya, you are asking for permission to enter the home. Men and women don't sit together during the day because there will be women's talk at the kitchen and male's talk at the men and the boys' place. So if entering the home, if maybe you are a woman, you just walk via the windbreaks. Windbreaks are those made out of bricks so that you easily find women at the kitchen. But if you are a male, you just walk via the cow's kraal so that you easily find males at the men and the boys' place. All of this is just one family. It's a home of one man who married two wives. Yes, because in our culture, a man can marry as many wives as he can, as long as the man has got many or enough cows to pay the bride's price and support the family, because we in Maswati, we view cows as a symbol of wealth. So having more cows symbolizes that you are rich, but having few symbolizes that you are poor. Is what is fire, it is the men in the boys' place. Before the boys take the cows to residence, and after that they take the cows late afternoon inside the kraal, they comes in here and make the fire. If there is something to be roasted, it is being roasted inside here. Because in the past there were no spoons. So this is where every talks, lessons, discussions concerning the males, this is where they were being discussed. It is where the young boys were being groomed on how to become grown-up men.
So we've been traveling with this car for 5 days now, is it? Yeah. And guys, it's been amazing. The road is so good, and I mean, you don't really need much. So yeah, it's Honda piece. Honda Fit. Okay, well, as the name sounds, Honda Fit. It can really work. So I'm gonna recommend you guys, if you are visiting South Africa, you want to go by road to Eswatini or any of the neighboring countries. I'm gonna put you on to my guy. He's been our driver. He's from Lesotho, and then he's gonna put you on. So we are here at Eswatini Handcraft Market. Eswatini means heaven. So I'm here at the craft market, trying to see if I can get some souvenirs before going back home to Ghana. We're gonna be driving to Johannesburg in a little bit, and yeah, let's see what we can find. So at the craft market, I have with me 450 rand. Let's see what souvenir we can actually get. So I'm here trying to get some things. Shelly's getting herself wrapped in a royal traditional. What's the name of this cloth?
It's our traditional.
Traditional, okay, right.
Okay, guys, this is how it is.
So I'm here at the Mbabane Mall trying to buy some items for our road trip back to Johannesburg. Now, Eswatini money is called Lilangeni and is directly equivalent to the rand. So if you have the rand, you can actually spend it in Eswatini and not the other way around. Over here, we got stopped by the police because our driver apparently didn't have his number plate registered. So we had to do some explanation, blah blah blah, and all that, and then headed back to Johannesburg. So guys, this is Ngwenya border post, the border between Eswatini and South Africa. I think I've really had issues with the Eswatini border because the immigration officers were asking some, extortion-like kind of questions. So, I don't know. But I think it's been fair. They just stamp our passports and let us through. We're about to move to the South African border. We got back to Johannesburg at about 4-5 p.m.ish, and we're currently driving to our hotel. So, this is all about Eswatini. Drop a like and subscribe.